Okay, so my previous video I talked about the problem, the horrible housing crisis, how hard it is to build additional units. But the reason I'm so excited is because there's a super unique opportunity to help address this housing shortage, create more reasonably priced units in California, and to generate strong returns for the investor. So California just updated their accessory dwelling unit regulations. And there are a few massive changes that make this ridiculously interesting. One, they removed the need to be an owner-occupant, so you as an investor can add additional units to your rental property. Two, they now included multifamily properties in the regulations, saying that you can add 2 new construction accessory dwelling units and a 3rd conversion. So imagine converting a carport or garage, totaling 3 additional units. So you can have a duplex and add 3 units. Buy a duplex and you convert it to a 5-unit property. That's ridiculous. Third, you no longer have to add or even replace removed parking as long as there's public transportation within something like a half mile of the property, which is essentially every property. So these 3 things allow investors, the folks who truly have to take responsibility for this issue, to have a dramatic impact on the ridiculous housing shortage in California. So what do we do about it? We have to find 2-unit properties, 3-unit properties, 4-unit properties, even 5-unit and above, because you can add up to 25% additional units on a conversion basis. So if you have an 8-unit, for instance, you can not only add 2 new construction, but you can also add 2 conversion ADUs, because 2 is 25% of 8. So you can add a bunch of new units. So the business model is to add these additional units, try to do it in the most cost-effective way possible, which is, in my opinion, by using a company called Habitat, who provides prefabricated accessory dwelling units, which allows you to keep the total cost of construction very contained while creating a new, safe, beautiful looking unit. And they handle everything for you. So yeah, if you're a licensed general contractor, sure, have at it. But for everyone else who is not, they basically provide turnkey. They handle the design, the permitting, the site prep, the installation, the project management, the communication, and the actual unit. And that's all included in their costs. So you have to find a way to bring the costs down, because stick-built construction, as I was talking about in my last video, is prohibitively expensive, because no rents are high enough to make a brand new construction, in general, I'm speaking in generalities, pencil. So the reason this pencils from an investment perspective is you're not paying the California premium of the land value. You're only paying for the improvement, which is the structure. So that allows you to get to that famed 1% rule, or at least close to it, because it's always hard in California, especially coastal California, to get to that rent-to-value ratio. But when you're adding these additional units and you're able to drive strong rents without gouging residents, you're then able to more than double the NOI on a property therefore more than doubling the value of the property, allowing you to buy a property, finance the construction, refi out to long-term, fixed-rate, permanent debt, and pull all of your original capital out. Acquisition capital and construction capital. And you've created 3 additional units. So on a triplex or on a duplex, you've doubled or more than doubled the number of units, which is having a massive positive impact on the housing crisis, because with more supply, it helps to meet demand. So then ultimately you can bring prices down for residents. So that, my friends, is a very, very special opportunity that we as California real estate investors, and even any high-priced location